I hope you guys are ready because we got a lot to talk about. It's almost time, guys. Be sure to hit that like. Hello there. What's up, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Dark Side Secrets. How you guys doing today? What's up, chat? So let me catch up with the chat first, but it's gonna be a fun episode because I have a lot of doubt, and I'm not as confident as I was with all this Star Wars movie news we've been getting lately. So first, let's go through the chat. So early, of course, we have T Man in the chat ready to go before the stream even started. Then we got Manuel in the building. What's up? I thought it was way later. Nah, bro. 5 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday, like clockwork. I'm gonna play Fortnite for a bit and try not to get shot by a Mando like this morning. Well, good luck, Manuel. Swiffer Wetjet in the building. What's up, Nick? The goat is live. Let's go. We got Morgan in the building. What's up, Morgan? How you doing? Damien's in the building. Hello, Tony. How are you? I'm good, Damien. How you doing, bro? Pop goes the weasel in the building. Hello there. T-Man's back yet again. What up, T-Man? Nick says my mood after coding all day. Jar Jar, Misa tired. Jack's in the building. What's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream. Darth Collectius, what's up, people? What up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Manuel says, "Hey, Tony, what up, Manuel? Hopefully you didn't get shot by a Mando like you did this morning." And then we got Jedi Robbie in the building. Hello, Tony. What up, Jedi Robbie? All right, guys. So, got a few things we're going to take a look at today, but the biggest topic is just all this stuff going back and forth with the Rey movie and with the Dawn of the Jedi movie. And, like, I got to say, I have a bad feeling about this. And, like, it's not good. It's not good, man. Like, at all. Um, So Damien says, I'm great. Still have birthday fever, but I'm trying to get over this. Oh, happy late birthday, Damien. Manuel said, no, not yet. Nick said, happy late birthday, Damien. Yes, sir. All right. So where is my stuff at? So I got a couple things we're going to look at first before we get into the not so fun stuff. Cause like, man, the movie stuff, bro, it is just, ah, you guys will see what I'm talking about once we get to it. But all right, so the first thing I want to kind of talk about, and it might be nothing, it might be something, but I don't know if you guys saw for Secret Invasion, they were doing press and they kind of interviewed Amelia Clark, and they were asking her, like, would you ever want to revisit your Star Wars character? And like just the way she reacted and kind of answered, I mean, it could be nothing. She could have legit been caught off guard, right? But it could be something. So I don't know. It was just something like in her voice, like almost as if she was nervous, she was about to spill the beans. So I don't know what to think, but like I just don't know what she would pop up in because you figure she would have popped up like in Book of Boba Fett potentially with all the crime syndicates. So, I mean, I don't know if it's going to lead to anything, but like, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see Kira come back, Amelia Clark come back to Star Wars. Because I know me personally, I would love it. I love Daenerys Targaryen, the mother of dragons. So, I definitely would love to see more of Kira. And like, what intrigues me the most about the Kira character is when she left at the end of Solo, she went with Maul. she's training, chilling, working with Darth freaking Maul right now in live action, which is crazy. So it's like, yeah, I want more Kira because I want to see what her and Maul do with the Shadow Collective and Crimson Dawn or whatever it's called. Like, there's so much potential with that, but I mean, I doubt it. I think she just legit got caught off guard in that. But I mean, I guess we'll see if she pops up in anything. So let me know what you guys think. As I drink my water out of my Boba Fett bottle with my Celebration London stickers all over it that I made. I still got a bunch of these stickers left over too. I'll be bringing them to Japan. All right, let me catch up with the chat, see what you guys are saying. So Nick says she did good in her role in Solo, top tier actor. No, for sure. Yeah, like come on, bro. Bring her back. And like she was in Secret Invasion, but like if you saw this morning's episode, I don't want to like talk spoiler talk about it, but if you know, you know. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. But yeah. So Jack says, I love her back. Kira was a good character, and it would mean we'd get Crimson Dawn and Maul stuff. Exactly. My exact point. Like, give us some of that dope stuff, man. Or like, I wonder if she's gonna be like maybe in that Outlaws game. Maybe that's kind of why she was nervous in the article. Maybe she's making a cameo in that Outlaws game, right? Because it only makes sense because of the timeline and stuff. So yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot new Secret Invasion. I'm gonna watch 2 and 3 today. Then yeah, I forgot again today. I didn't realize it dropped today when I went to work and I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw people have reaction videos and I was like, oh shit, it was this morning. I forget every Wednesday. If it's not like Star Wars, I'm not thinking about it. And like Secret Invasion is cool, but it's not like I'm super like worried about it. So I completely forgot about it too, man. I watched it on my lunch break today. It was cool. It was fine. Morgan says Kira has been expanded so much in the comics. Yeah, she had a whole like 2 or 3 comic lines post episode 5. The only thing I could theorize her being in is the Lando series. Exactly. Like that Lando series that disappeared, that got shelved or scrapped or whatever. Like, come on. Where is that at? Yes, I want more Kira, says Jedi Robbie. No, like for sure. Yeah, we do. Kira coming back means more Maul content, says Nick. Yeah, that's exactly why. Like, how dope would that be just to see scenes of Ray Park as live action Maul, voiced by Sam Witwer, right across from Kira, and just dialogue going back and forth, back and forth. It just would be fire. Like, I would love it. I personally would love for Amelia to come back in the Star Wars movie, says Damien. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take her back in anything. Let us give us Solo too. I see Kira showing up in Ahsoka as a baddie at first, then a goodie later on. That would be awesome. I would take it because then maybe they could talk about Maul. Like Kira could tell Ahsoka how she used to work for Maul, and Ahsoka could be like, "Oh, I know Maul." That'd be dope to see like some dialogue like that. Damien says, "Thank you for the late birthday wishes, everyone." Yes. T-Man says, I haven't seen the new Secret Invasion. Yeah, bro, check it out. That's why I didn't want to say much about it. So because I don't want to spoil it for people, but it was a cool episode. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, I read that already. Justin Simeon, creator writer of the upcoming Lando series, in an interview for his FX series, where he got questioned constantly about Star Wars, he has shown in massive interest in Kira. Good, bro. Good. I like to hear that because that means maybe we'll get her in the Lando show. And the Lando show will really be Kira and Maul live action. Let's freaking go, baby. Her being in Outlaws actually makes sense. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, because like in Survivor, spoilers, Tamora Morrison voiced Boba. Boba Fett was in there. So like her to make a cameo as Kira, bro, the girl looks like a mixture of Kira and Jyn Erso anyway. So it's kind of like she's kind of like a Kira type character, the Outlaws person. So like it would make sense to run into Kira. Morgan says the Lando series hasn't been scrapped. Justin Simeon is writing it currently. It's just the fact that he has to fill for FX contract before he could fill anything for Lando. Gotcha. Jagged reaction in the building. Hello there. What about the John Boyega returning rumors? Much prefer him to Daisy Ridley coming back. So I heard some rumors recently that they keep offering him a lot of money and he's saying no right now. So like that's the last thing that I heard from Josh on Dead or Nerds was talking about it on one of his lives the other day, that he was seeing reports that Disney keeps backing up the money truck to John Boyega and he keeps saying no. So I mean, maybe he kind of sees like what's going on and knows that that Rey movie might be a disaster, and he doesn't want to just go in there and like ruin his name, his character even more. You know what I mean? Like maybe if it was like maybe if the Rey movie looked promising and stuff, but like from the stuff we're gonna talk about later, holy shit, that movie is gonna be a dumpster fire. I'm sorry for Rey fans, sequel fans, but like because of that director lady, I think it's gonna be it's gonna be bad, bad. And I'll show you later what I mean. Hopefully the audio plays when we get to it, but all right. So the next article I got before we get into I got a couple more articles. So next, this is for all you Lego fans out there. So this is all the Lego Star Wars 2023 sets expected to release this year. And there's some bangers in there. And I'm not a big Lego guy, but there's two in there I'm buying 100% day one. Like I'm going to the Lego store on release date and being like, gimme, 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 gimme. Like this, I'm going to walk in like this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So the first set, where is it at? So a holiday special diorama, which cool, that's cool for the holidays, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. So that's one of the sets. This one right here, baby, a Republic gunship. So this won't be as massive as the USC one that's out. That's 400 right now, which is kind of crazy price. But this one probably be like around. Does it have an estimated price? Ooh, so supposedly September 1st and 140. Yo, I could do 139.99 all day. The 399 for the big one, it hurts my soul to pay that much for something that's going to take me hours, days to build. Like I'd rather drop that 400 and get two Hasbro vintage collection gunships. So excuse me guys, I'd had a big old sneeze. So that gunship must cop, and depending how it looks, I might even get two, guys. I'm very reckless. All right, this one though has been leaked forever. We're gonna get a Ghost Lego set, and one of the leaks was Ahsoka as a minifig and Jason Syndulla, little Kanan Jarrus' son, Jason Syndulla as a minifig this big. I cannot wait for that, bro. This I'm so hyped for. And if we get the HasLab as the Ghost as well, bro, I'm gonna have ghosts everywhere in my room. I cannot wait. It's about damn time. So that's another Lego set. This one is fire too. Ahsoka's T6 shuttle. So we saw this in Rebels. We've seen this in the Ahsoka trailers. That ship a couple times. So that as a Lego set, that's fire too. So and then another one, a new USC or UCS, the Venator Star Destroyer. So this will be one of those big boys. The price probably like 650, but this ship, man, that's kind of crazy. So I'm never gonna buy that in my life, but it's dope for people who like those crazy big joints. And this last couple, so there is a Chewbacca. So it's one of the full body sets, similar to Yoda and R2. So Chewie for 200. I mean, that's cool for the Wookiee fans. And then, I didn't even scroll all the way down. So we might get a UCS Jabba sail barge. So I never got the vintage collection barge, and like now it's like 2Gs 2500. Like realistically, I probably won't be getting that ever or anytime soon. But like, bro, a Lego sail barge, that is kind of fire. 6,500 piece though, that'll take me forever to build. Retail 499, so the same retail price as a sail barge, but that's the last Lego set. Now, that's some fire for Lego. The barge, Chewie, the Venator, some Ahsoka stuff, the Ghost, gunships. So a lot of good variety coming for you Lego fans. Let me know out of all those which one you guys are like looking forward to the most or excited for. But definitely gonna grab a gunship and the Ghost, like for sure. All right, Damien says, like I said, the Ray movie I'm not going to watch. I was completely satisfied on how they ended it in the sequel trilogy. Yeah, and they're gonna just oh man, yeah, yep. Chris, what up, bro? The nerd dad in the building. So he said the potential return of Emilia Clarke means the return of Maul. Exactly, bro. Give us Kira, we get more Maul. T Man says, I'm a big Lego guy. Well, bro, you're going to be getting a lot of sets this year, my guy, because that is a lot. Melville said, I'm scared about that movie too. And yeah, Amelia should come back. Yeah, for sure. Nice ship. We need it. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm most definitely getting the gunship and the UCS Venator. Damn, baller. Darth Collecti is dropping that. Let's go. I've never bought a UCS set, but being a Clone Wars fan, I'm ready to make an exception. Take my hard-earned money. Let's go. That's dope, bro. Not a Lego fan. I believe the T6 shuttle was shown in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Yep. Yes. 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 All right. So the last thing I got before we get into all the movie malarkey. Uh, so last weekend we were supposed to get an Ahsoka trailer, but I guess it was delayed due to Twitter issues. So I didn't know there was issues with Twitter last weekend. I guess something wasn't working, or I don't know if Twitter wasn't working, or if Star Wars Ahsoka Twitter wasn't working. But I guess that's the reasoning why it was delayed, which makes no sense to me. Like, who gives a damn about Twitter? Like, you're gonna drop it on YouTube, you're gonna link it on Instagram, you can link it on Twitter when it works. We don't give a shit. That's like, come on. So it was delayed. So I'm guessing maybe sometime this week we'll get it. So looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll be like free from work. That way I could go live right away to react to it with you guys, and we could all watch it like live together. So fingers crossed. It'd be sick if it dropped like during the stream. Imagine if it drops. So if anybody happens to see it drop like while we're live right now, let me know, because we will switch gears so quick to YouTube for Ahsoka while we're on YouTube live. So yeah, there's the delay with that. Now, oh, I hope this plays audio. I'll figure it out after. All right, so I kind of want to talk first about the Dawn of the Jedi movie before we get into the Rey Fest. And the Dawn of the Jedi movies has to do with Rey as well. So I don't have an article for. Well, hold on. Let's just look at this. So supposedly James Mangold, who just did Indiana Jones 5, which we're about to talk about too. James Mangold, he kind of said that there's a chance in his movie he might not use the term Jedi or the Force for his Dawn of the Jedi movie, which takes place like 25,000 years before the Skywalker saga, right? So I mean, that's cool, like whatever, like it is what it is. We know they're, and we eventually know they're going to be Jedi. It's going to be called the Force. Like just seeing them like, figure it out and learn about it, to me is a dope concept. And I was looking forward to this movie a lot, because to me, I was like, okay, this movie is 25,000 years before everything. So it's nobody that we know is going to be in it. So we're not going to have any expectation that, oh, we're going to see this person, or they're going to reference this person, or they're going to talk about this person. Like there's no expectation, so then that way we technically can't get let down, because like so many other projects like Andor, for example, like during that time period everybody's running around, so in my mind I'm like, maybe we'll see Rex in one episode, or maybe Ahsoka, or maybe Maul, or maybe this, or maybe that, and like we didn't get none of those, so I was let down. But for this Dawn of the Jedi movie, no expectations going in, you have more freedom because it's fresh, you could do what you want, you're not tied to anything. So that's how I thought it was gonna be. I was looking forward to that. But then mother flipping KK said in some article somewhere, somebody interviewed you. She interviewed her. She mentioned that the Dawn of the Jedi movie is gonna tie in directly to Rey and the Rey movie. And the minute I read that, heard that, saw that, I was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" Like, this movie had the potential to be badass and so cool 25,000 years before everybody, but you're gonna like somehow link it and connect it to Rey of all Jedis? Like, why? I don't understand. And like, if you want to take this movie and connect it to somebody, there's a lot of other Jedis that are more meaningful and more important than Rey. Like, no offense to Rey, like I don't hate Rey, I don't mind her, but like whatever, she's at the bottom of the list for me. So like this movie that's gonna show how the Jedi began and all that cool stuff is gonna connect to Rey and the Rey movie. What? So right there, like I kind of lost all hope for this movie, right? So now it's like I was looking forward to Dawn of the Jedi. Now I'm not, if that's true and if it does connect to Rey, because then it's like you're kind of forcing it, and like it just doesn't make sense to me. Like let me know what you guys think, if I'm crazy. Like it doesn't make sense. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat before I continue, because I could keep talking all day. Hmm. So Manuel says this guy was caught by Cody's. I'm joking, but I didn't find anybody in the game until I found 3 at the end. They were all shooting at each other. Until they saw me, no time to react. I guess Lego got us all. Yeah, man. It was Maul. He did something to delay it. I will keep an eye out in case. Thanks, Nick. Darth Collectia says, it's a trap. Manuel, I honestly never thought I'd give into any UCS sets, but I cannot say no to a Venator, man. Yeah, man. I feel you, bro. I feel you. But they are Jedi during that time, aren't they? So no, Dawn of the Jedi movie is like when people first find like the Force and figure out that, oh wow, we have powers, we have abilities, we could use the Force. So technically that term Jedi wasn't coined yet, and then because this is going to way back to when the first people figured out the Force. Dana, what's up, Dana? Welcome to the stream. Hey. Oh wait, no name at that time. Okay. So Nick says if they were gonna connect it to anyone, it should be Luke after episode 6. Yeah, I mean Luke, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Yoda. Like connected to Yoda, that mofo's so old. Master Sifo Dyas, anybody, bro. So they're connecting to Rey because she got old yellow kyber crystal from that time, I guess. I mean, if that's the case, that is the dumbest thing in the world. But yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't. Like, you had the freedom to do what you want with this movie, but now you're like connecting it to like Rey. I don't know. Manuel, was that confirmed about a crystal? Nah, I think he's just speculating. Jack says, I have no hope for anything other than Ahsoka. Kathleen has no idea what she's doing. Get her out already. How much is she going to be allowed to ruin? Yeah. So that's what like scares me, is like I know Ahsoka's going to be good and I'm super excited, but like after the finale, like the day of the finale, I'm dreading, because once the finale is done for Ahsoka, what do I personally have to look forward to? Like there's not a lot on the horizon that's promising. At least with Marvel, they got some fire stuff, Fantastic Four stuff coming, X-Men, Secret Wars. Like they have potential. Bro, what? What do we have? What do we have? It sucks, man. It sucks. Diamond Figs, what up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to Diamond Figs with the 4.99 super chat, bro. Appreciate you. So Diamond Figs says it's crazy how important this story could be. Exactly, bro. The start of everything. This could potentially affect and change a ton of how we understand Star Wars, and they want to connect it to Rey and the Rey movie, bro. Why? Just do the movie, have fun, and that's it. Diamond Figs, bro. Man, I have a bad feeling about this, bro. We kind of talked about this on the gaming stream the other day, but yeah, man, it's not looking promising, man. And it's not like I'm a sequel hater. I'm not a huge fan, and it's not like I'm a Rey hater. Like Rey was okay, but like I wanted them to like make her just have her be more well-rounded with this story, because like make it make sense to me, right? So it's like, okay, I'll give them a chance. Maybe they can make it make sense. But like, wait till we get to what the lady that's making it like her thought process, because it's ridiculous, ridiculous. But thank you again, Diamond Figs, for the super chat, bro. Appreciate that. Person 17, what's up? Unrelated, but I like the Star Wars visual dictionaries, not just because of the lore, but also because I like the smell of the pages. Let's go. Yes, I feel you on that. Damien says, don't like that idea. The movie's supposed to be original, not referencing to somebody. Exactly, Damien. We already know. Hello, exactly. I mean, Jedi, not Jedi, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no, I feel you. All right, Morgan says, oh, this is a three-parter, guys. So let's go. To be honest, one thing I really think Lucasfilm and Disney should do is take a massive break. 10 plus years. Within that 10 years, gather Dave, John, Rick, Tony, and George together in a writer's room to create a blueprint of the next 10 years of Star Wars content, with Kathleen exclusively producing. They could also potentially rehire fired directors, David DB to develop Old Republic trilogies. Colin Trevor could create an independent Star Wars film. Yeah, bro. Morgan, everything you said sounds good. Too bad that shit will never happen, which sucks. Which sucks, man. Manuel says it wasn't Nick, but the Jedi used those yellow kyber crystals. Yeah, they did. Yo, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta blow my. Do you guys want to hear me blow my nose? Just kidding. I'm back, guys. All right. Pop Goes the Weasel says maybe Rey is pulled back in time. Oh my god. And helps form the order with Jedi text that she has now. Bro. I might have to end the stream right now, bro. If the Dawn of the Jedi is Rey going back in time and starting bro. No. People would riot, bro. They would riot. They would riot, bro. Oh, let's move on, because that's no bueno. Nick says, I agree with Diamond Figs. It could be super important for the story overall. Yep. With that being said, it also has the chance to ruin it more than Disney has already done. Exactly. What's scary too is what if it changes things and then does well? They will double down to stay in this world for sure. Characters, plot points, lore, slippery slope. Yeah. Well, if it does, I'm living in my world, which is OGs, prequels, Clone Wars, Rebels, and select other things. So, like, I mean, regardless what happens, I'm just gonna still live in my world, because I never get sick of rewatching the OGs, the prequels, Clone Wars, Rebels. Like, I'll live in that world, and that's my life, guys. Done. Disney needs to stop trying to fix what is already broken. Forget the sequels. Some of us would rather forget those exist. Yeah, I feel you. I'll never pray on a Star Wars project downfall, but I truly hope George is at least asked about this. Yeah, hopefully Mango takes Filoni approach and gets some guidance from the maker. It would be nice, but the next thing we're gonna talk about, I don't think Mango's movie is gonna happen. Like, and you guys will see why, but I think it's not gonna happen. I think Disney knows exactly what they're doing with these stories. How can they not? They're beyond woke and just want to push agendas. Yeah, you're gonna see that in a little bit of creating good stories regardless of backlash. Yeah, man. Morgan says, I just want a project about the Jedi Temple Guards. That would be so cool. We only get hints in Rebels, hints in some books, and we really don't know much about them in canon. Yeah, I would love stuff with the Temple Guards and stuff with like the Wills. They're better because they F it up. Everybody will hate. Yeah. Some people in the chat are smoking something tonight. I be hitting those blinkers. It's called imagination. I haven't seen Indiana Jones yet, but I heard he got the Luke Skywalker treatment, a sad old man who failed in life to promote newborn characters. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but from the people that have seen it, I heard it's like good, decent, but like the next thing we're going to talk about in a second is how much is done through July 4th, and the numbers are bad. And that's kind of why I'm like leaning towards this Mangold movie probably isn't going to happen. Damien says, I would be down for Old Republic trilogy, but I just need Lucasfilm to fire KK. Yup. My personal Star Wars canon includes Tales, prequels, Rogue One, originals, and End of the Return of the Jedi. Perfect ending. I agree with everything you just said. That's the world I will live in regardless of what happens. And I'll be happy. Like, I'll put on Revenge of the Sith right now. I'm so happy watching it. Like, this is where the fun begins, right at the beginning. Like, are you kidding me? Never gets old. All right. So speaking of Indiana Jones, now I've just been lazy. I'm gonna go see it, right? But I guess through July 4th and opening weekend, it's only cracking barely 82 million. I think that's just domestic in the US, right? Or something like that. Or whatever it's called. US, there's like two different numbers. So that's not good, right? The movie. Hey, what are y'all doing? These freaking, it's like the Clone Wars with those two running around. So I know the movie costs like 300 mil or 330 mil to make, plus 100 mil to promote it and stuff, right? Bro, if that's all they made, they have to make, I think, double or triple of what it costs to break even. Because they don't get that full money. They get like half of that potentially, or something like along those lines, right? So that's kind of why I'm like, okay, if this movie doesn't even break even and it costs them a financial loss, why would you in 2027 have the same two people, KK and James Mangold, who cost you hundreds of millions potentially, do a Star Wars movie that might do the same, especially if it's going the way that they want to, connecting it to the Rey movie or to Rey in general? So after seeing the Indiana Jones numbers, it's kind of like, I don't think this Mangold thing is going to happen. Because, like, think about it from a business perspective. Like, if you're a company, are you going to want that person who did this project that cost you this much to do another one? And, like, Star Wars fans are way more harsh than Indiana Jones fans. So, I don't know. I have a feeling that James Mangold movie might not even happen. And like that's just crazy. All these movies they announce and they get canceled for this or for that. So, I mean, we'll see in the next couple weeks, couple months, if this number magically breaks even. I think they have to do like 800 mil worldwide to break even. That's a lot. That's a lot for Indiana Jones. So Manuel says, "Wait, you didn't go yet?" Nah, bro. I've been busy, man. I've been busy with work and streaming games. I haven't. I want to go see it for sure. T Man says, "I've seen Indiana Jones film 3 times already." Damn, T Man, you trying to get KK to keep her job? You're paying her salary, bro. Nah, I'm just playing. It's 150 million they promoted. Yeah, that's ridiculous. They haven't even made that back yet in freaking the US. That's wild. 160 million global. Oh god. That's awful. It was 306 production, 150 marketing. So yeah, Morgan got it right there. They need 967 million to break even. So basically almost a billion. What? And you think Disney's gonna keep James Mangold on to do that again potentially? Man, it just sucks because I want all this stuff to do good, but like, bro, what? Spoiler: Indiana Jones and Han Solo meet each other in this movie. Yeah, thanks for ruining it, Manuel. Pop Goes the Weasel says, "Gotta run. Dinner's ready. Have fun, everyone." Thanks, bro. Enjoy your dinner. Darth Collectia says, "I agree with Morgan. The Emperor got dashed. Vader regretted killing younglings, and Luke successfully established a better Jedi Order." The end. So yeah. So I mean, so the Dawn of the Jedi for me went from looking really, really good to like really, really bad, and now it might not even happen. So I guess we'll wait and see, but I'm not counting on it or looking forward to it really anymore unless things change. But like, it's not looking good for that movie. Now, the Ray movie, shout out to my boy Isaac in Australia. So he posted this on his I'm gonna play his story. There's a clip on there, and hopefully the audio works. So you guys are gonna have to let me know if the audio works. Let me actually try to make sure I share the audio. Share audio tab right here. All right. So it should work. Hold on. It's muted.
Because this is the director that they chose.
Can you guys hear that? Let me know if you heard that audio clip, and then I'm gonna play it. Let me know in the chat if you
to direct this Star Wars movie. Listen to what she.
Yep, you can hear it. All right, cool. So take a listen to what the director of this movie said, right?
He says,
I like to make men uncomfortable. I enjoy making men uncomfortable.
This Star Wars Rey movie is going to be a box office flop. It's going to be a disaster.
All right, so she said that she enjoys making men uncomfortable. Like, okay, cool. Like, that's fine if that's your opinion and stuff like that. But like, bro, you're doing the first Star Wars movie that we're gonna get, and if it drops in 2026, we will have been waiting for this movie for 7 years. 7 years, and that shouldn't be the mindset of you going into this movie. The mindset should be the story, making a good, cohesive story that Star Wars fans will enjoy, that all Star Wars fans will enjoy. Because I don't know if you know this, there's what, 8 billion people in the world, half are men, half are women. So it's kind of like, why you want to be like exclusive to half the population in the world? Like, really? So take a listen to what else that dude said afterwards. Because what he said makes sense
for Disney if it ever gets released. Mark my words, because there's a lot of Star Wars fans out there, real Star Wars fans, that are not going to go watch this movie if it is focused on identity politics. If the director does what she says she likes to do, which is make men feel uncomfortable. Do you think fathers are going to take their sons to go watch a film that is meant to make them feel uncomfortable? Why is it even a
Exactly. So I didn't even think of it from that perspective. I was thinking more of just me as a fan and me being a male, but like he made a huge point. Like, if you're a parent, why would you want to take your sons to something like that? Like, you wouldn't. So like right away, it's like you're taking that family, like, let's go take the kids to go see the newest Star Wars movie. Like for like Christmas, those 5-year run that we had movies, that's something that my dad did. He took me, he took my brother Nick, my brother Michael. We would go to the movies every December. And like, you know, we're four males. So it's kind of like, for this movie, if it's like that, why would he want to take us? Why would he want to go see that? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it's not what George thought when he made Star Wars. Like, he wasn't focusing on that. And it's not to say that she can't make the like the woman a strong character and have a good story. Of course you can. Filoni does it every day. Like Bo-Katan, Ahsoka, like all the time he's done it and it makes sense. So after seeing that, bro, man, that Rey movie, if that's really her mindset in the movie, it's gonna be bad, man. A 7-year wait for another failure at the box office for Star Wars, and that's not what I want. Like, I want it to be good. I want it to be great. I want to be here talking live with you guys about it. But like, bro, that makes no sense if that's your mentality for the movie. Like, come on, come on. I don't know. Just seeing that today, it just rubbed me the wrong way, and it's like, yo, that's not good. I have a bad feeling about this. We just want good Star Wars. We just want to have fun in a galaxy far, far away. I don't care if it's a guy or a girl. I don't care. I just want the story to make sense, and I don't want you to try to elevate the female by like pushing down the male characters. Like, why can't everyone like flourish? So Hamza reacts. What's up, bro? And now my interest in the Rey movie is completely gone. Manuel says 7 years, I'm uncomfortable. It better be a joke. I don't think it is, man. I don't think it is. Like, yeah, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking promising. So now it's like 2 out of the 3 movies they announced, I don't care about, and I'm not looking forward to, and they're potential flops. So it's like, that's not a good way to bring Star Wars back to the movies with 2 bombs. Why are Disney hiring people who put their interests before the fans, who spend their time and money on this franchise? It's like they want to salute. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense. They're thinking more like corporately than like what the fans want. Like, and they're gonna lose that way. Like, they're gonna lose. They better not let her do anything she wants. Morgan says we. Yeah, we, not he or she. It's we. Yep. We need a Star Wars movie to break records in a good way. Yes. Not a biggest flop in the franchise history. We need Avatar 2 level box office. And we're going to get that. Like, I'm predicting Filoni's movie is going to break ridiculous numbers. I know myself, I'm going to see it like 10 times in the theater, minimum. Because I support Dave. I know it's going to be fire. And opening weekend, I'm going to see it every day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, I'm going to be so hyped on it because I know it's going to be good. And those other movies, I wish they were like that too, because I'd be there every day. That's such a fun experience at the theater, packed with a bunch of Star Wars fans, seeing the newest Star Wars movie. Like, I miss that feeling, going in there, getting the dope ass popcorn tin with all the Star Wars stuff on it, the crawl on the screen, everybody getting hyped, hearing the lightsaber ignite. Like, I miss all that stuff. And like, the way that they're going with 2 out of these 3 movies, it's kind of like pushing people away before it's even done. It's years out. So yeah, man, I have a bad feeling about it. I'm excited for Dave's movie, but other than that, I don't know anymore, man. So Jack says you'd assume maybe 70 to 80% of Star Wars fans are historically male. Yeah, that's fair to say. So they have to know hiring these people is a bad idea. Yeah. And not to say they can't hire a woman. Like, is it just because she wants to like check a box and have it be a female director for the movie? Bro, give it to Bryce Dallas Howard. All her episodes of Mando she did were fire. She's freaking awesome. If you want to check that box, a woman director for a Star Wars film, I'd much rather have Bryce Dallas Howard do that Star Wars movie than that random activist lady who likes to make men uncomfortable. Like, okay, cool. Like, what you do on your own time is you. Like, relax. Like, this is Star Wars. We want dope story, lightsabers, battles, spaceships, cool bad guys, and just like the whole family dynamic. Like, come on. But yeah, man. So I wonder if KK does get let go this year or next year. I wonder if they'll scrap all her projects with her. But like, I wouldn't care if the Rey and the Dawn of the Jedi movie got scrapped, but would they scrap Filoni's? Because technically it's under KK. I don't know, man. I don't know. Darth Collectia says, I can't believe there was a time where people were outraged about the prequels. I know. Look where we are now. It's way worse. It's way worse. Jagged Reaction says, don't we know if that clip has been taken out of context for clickbait? You know how easily fake news spread. I mean, yeah, that's potentially true for sure. But like, even before, that lady has always been like that. Like, the only thing she's done has been like feminist documentaries, stuff like that. So she is like a big feminist activist, whatever you call it. So that like kind of aligns with her views and how she is. So like for that, I don't know. I mean, I would love it if that was just taken out of context and that doesn't happen and we get a good movie. Like, please. But I have a bad feeling about this. Jagged Reaction. Maul can't wait for that movie too. You're all right. We got Ricky in the building. What up, Ricky? 47 minutes late, but it's okay. Thanks, friend. Darth Collectia says, I reckon that if they gave Filoni the same characters as the sequel and freed him to write the plot, he could do wonders. Kind of like Justice League and the Snyder Cut. Bro, you give Filoni those characters, freaking Han Solo's son turned dark, Snoke, Luke, Leia. What? Oh, yeah, man. A stormtrooper turned Jedi with Finn potentially. Filoni would have gave us a banger trilogy, but that's just because like Filoni's mindset is like George's. So, yeah, man. They take it all too personal, and when we critique on it, we are the ones taking it too personal. Yeah. If Star Wars is going this path, I'm gonna quit and only watch stuff that has been released in the past. Exactly. Yep. Damien, that's where my mindset is. If it is going in the way where I'm not going to enjoy the content, I'm not going to be like making content like bashing it or whatever. Like I'll watch it, give people my opinion on it, my feedback. Hey, I saw it. This is what I thought, and then I'm going to live in my own world like I do usually anyway. So regardless what happens, I still have the prequels, the OGs, the Clone Wars, Tales, Rebels, Mando 1 and 2. So it's all good. What's good, Ricky? To be honest, Dune as a franchise is more promising than that of the future of Star Wars, says Morgan. Yeah, and then honestly, Rebel Moon too. I'm excited for Rebel Moon because Rebel Moon was Zack Snyder's pitch for a Star Wars movie that Lucasfilm said no. Maybe because it was rated R or whatever. Maybe they didn't like like how he was going with it. But we're getting that soon in December on Netflix, and I cannot wait. I'll be reacting to that. So the day it drops, I will have a reaction video out to that, and I cannot wait. So I'm looking forward to that, and then Dune too. Because I mean, George back in the day got a lot of his ideas for Star Wars from Dune. So Dune is very Star Wars-ish as well. So it kind of sucks that we're looking forward to Star Wars content from like Dune and Rebel Moon. That's not Star Wars. Like we can't even look forward to Star Wars content from Star Wars, with the exception of a few things here and there, right? Like Ahsoka, Tales of the Jedi season 2, Bad Batch season 3 probably will have really, really good moments. But other than that, I have a bad feeling about everything. We need a Filoni-esque Star Wars universe. Yeah, but well, I mean, we kind of have it, the Filoni-verse. Like the Mandoverse is kind of a little bit the Filoni-verse-ish, and Ahsoka is gonna be Filoni-verse. So I mean, a little bit like Mando, Book of Boba, Ahsoka. It's all connecting like all those characters to kind of the one big story. So yeah. DCU who? MCU what? We want SWU. Yeah. Star Wars universe, the Filoniverse. So yeah, guys, that was the last article that I had, man. So let me know what else you guys got. If you're what you guys think. I'm just, man, I'm just a little disappointed with the potential of what these movies are might do and what might happen if we get them. But I just wish we could be more positive and like have a lot more to look forward to. But from all these reports, if they do end up being true, it's gonna just divide people even more and make it just worse, man. Like, come on, like we just want cool Star Wars. Just give us that. Like that's it. It's that simple. Like, come on. Darth Collectia says, we are known to be the most difficult fandom. Yep. And sometimes we are, but these kind of situations more than justify our reputation. We want Star Wars, not the individual personal agendas. Exactly. Like when we got Tales of the Jedi, after I watched all 6 episodes, the feeling that I had inside was Star Wars. I was so happy and giddy, and like I was like, this is what Star Wars to me feels like and should be. I was so satisfied, and I haven't been satisfied since then. In Mando season 3, I had satisfying moments like seeing the Mythosaur, seeing Zeb, all that good stuff. But like, I haven't been satisfied for my hunger since Tales. And just like Manuel just said right here, it was a masterpiece. Yeah, man. Tales of the Jedi was a freaking masterpiece, and like that's all we want is just shit like that, bro. Come on. They won't even give us Battlefront 3 or Force Unleashed 3. To get a Star Wars movie we want is near impossible. If Disney won't greenlight a sequel to one of the most loved and played Star Wars game, yeah, I know. It's just it's crazy, man. It is crazy. So what I was saying on my stream the other day, after the finale of Ahsoka, I think it's gonna be the dark times. It's gonna be the dark times until we get to Filoni's movie. But that's the thing; they always make the best stuff animated for him. Yeah, 100%. Oh, and shout out to Nick. He just gifted a membership, and Morgan just picked up that free membership. So enjoy that. Let's go. And yeah, Morgan, be sure to go to my page, the members only tab. A lot of good stuff on there. Freebie time again. Let's go. Not complaining about the series, but I think it's missing something, like you said. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. So I guess we'll see where the state of everything goes in the next 2 years. Celebration 2025 in Japan is going to be so interesting because if all this shit hits the fan, if KK gets knocked out this or next year and all that stuff gets scrapped, bro, it's going to be so interesting to see what they tell us and what they announce and what they show us in Japan for Celebration. So, I mean, regardless, I'm going to have a blast at Celebration because I always do. But like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. So Jack says, I hope they don't ruin Anakin or Obi-Wan like they have with Luke. I doubt they can mess up that bad, but who knows? So with Anakin, we should get more of him in Ahsoka. So Filoni's doing it. We're good. But there were rumors for that Rey movie that Hayden and Mark Hamill were both going to be in it. I don't know if it's going to be for flashbacks or if it's going to be for like Force Ghost. But if that lady is the one who's using Hayden and Mark and she hates men and she wants to demoralize men, bro, if she does anything to downplay Luke or Anakin, I swear it's gonna get bad. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. So yeah, man. We'll see, man. We'll see. And we got Sylvie here live. Say hello, Sylvie. Say hi. Say hi. T-Man's out there. T-Man was asking about you. What are you doing? Why are you being crazy? You just wanted to come up here. Hey, you want to fight me? No? Get out of here. All right, person 17 says, I hope that Dawn of the Jedi features George Lucas in a cameo as one of the first Jedi, as I've always seen him as the first Jedi. Bro, that would be beyond epic, but realistically probably wouldn't ever happen. But man, if that was the first, if George Lucas was the first Jedi, holy shit. Oh, how cool would that be if they're showing them, they're doing it, and he's the first one that uses the Force, and then it kind of cuts to a little bit later. That would be beyond epic. Jack, you would be surprised. Yeah, like I think Filoni's going to use Hayden well, but if that lady uses it, man, I don't know. What do you reckon guest list for Japan will be? So I think it'll be a good amount of people. I bet you we'll probably get everybody from the Ahsoka show. We'll probably get people from Revenge of the Sith because it's the 20-year anniversary. So they're gonna bring some people in for that for sure. And then, I mean, if any of these new movies happen or come out, they'll probably have like Daisy Ridley there, whoever else was gonna be in the movie. And then they'll probably have like, Ashley's always there, maybe Sam Witwer and all that stuff. So I guess we'll see, but I don't know if a lot of them are going to want to go to Japan and travel. I'm pretty sure Daniel Logan will, because I feel like he's always over there, man. So that lady named her dog Chewbacca, so I think she's a fan. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she's a fan. I just hope she doesn't ruin the first movie back in theaters after 7-year wait. So I was looking forward to The Acolyte, but after seeing how the director spoke about George, it killed it for me. If you don't respect the creator, then what can we expect? Yeah, The Acolyte, I'm very mixed on. I almost forgot about that. She's another one that kind of like, I mean, that's an old interview where she put her foot in her mouth, but still, right? But like, I don't know. There were rumors like a week ago that she got fired, that it got a soft cancel, which I doubt. But I don't know. Acolyte, I'm more inclined to give it a chance than like potentially these two movies that if they go in the direction that all these like articles are saying, I probably wouldn't even give a chance because like it'll just break my heart. But Acolyte, I guess we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm not gonna lie, we saw the trailer for Acolyte at Celebration. That shit looked fire. It looked fire. Lots of Jedis, lots of lightsabers, and I'm hoping by seeing so many Jedis and lightsabers that we're gonna see a lot of Sith with lightsabers. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Cat. W for Cat. Master George. What color would be his kyber crystal? George? Probably blue. I feel like he'd be a blue guy. Like he would have a blue kyber crystal. Oh, Darth Collectia says the opposite. I see George with a green kyber crystal. You guys let me know in the chat. If George Lucas was the first Jedi in the Dawn of the Jedi movie, what color kyber crystal do you see him having? Blue or green? I say blue. Darth Collectia says green. I want to know what you guys think. Talking to cameos, ask the X-Line in Ahsoka, please. She was on set, but she said she didn't film anything, which, I mean, yeah, probably not. But it would be so cool if she was a random, like, background character, and when Rosario saw her, she kind of gave her, like, a head nod or something. Like, come on. That'd be so cool. What up, Kenzie? Kenzie Tano says, just jumped in. What's going on with Star Wars show and cinema? So, Kenzie, it's not looking too promising. It's going to upset a lot of people. But allegedly, the Dawn of the Jedi movie that takes place 25,000 years before everything might connect to Rey and the Rey movie, which doesn't make any sense. Like, this movie is supposed to be 25,000 years, like, not attached to anybody at all, but they want to, like, force it to connect Rey to it somehow, is one rumor. But then since Indiana Jones kind of bombed, I have a feeling that movie might not even get made. So that was one thing. And then the Rey movie, the lady, there was some interview where she said she loves to make men uncomfortable, which kind of like is going to rub people the wrong way, because like we want you to make a good Star Wars movie, and like we don't care if it's a female lead or whatever, but like it makes it seem like she wants to make the men uncomfortable and like demoralize men for her movie, which is the first Star Wars movie after 7 years. So that's not a good sign and not a good approach to coming back to the theater after 7 years and you want to just bash men. So Kenzie, I have a bad feeling for both of those movies, like a bad feeling. So I guess we'll see. Then I guess he was Yoda's master, Darth Galactus. Ooh, clearly white. Oh, okay, white kyber crystal, possible. I had a blank for a second. How the heck do you forget Yoda's name? Red. Nah, he wouldn't have red, bro. That'd be crazy. He ain't bleed no lightsabers, no kyber crystals. So yeah. Yeah, guys. So I guess we'll see where it goes. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know anymore, man. I'm just looking forward to Ahsoka, looking forward to Tales, and I'm just gonna rewatch a lot of old stuff. So all right, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for today's episode. So shout out to everybody in the chat. It was a blast. Shout out to Dez. Sorry I'm late. Got myself a beer and I'm here now. Well, welcome, hello, and goodbye, because we're about to end the stream, my guy. But appreciate you showing up. And I see we have General Kenobi. Hello there and goodbye there, my friend. Welcome to the end of the stream, my guy. Appreciate you popping in, though. Be sure everyone here, you hit that like. Yes, Ahsoka. Too late. Replay mode for Dez. Oh, so Kenzie says majority of Star Wars fans are men. It's going to tank if that's her motive. Exactly. For the whole movie, it's just an attack on most of the fan base. I'm not for bashing anyone. Just make a good movie. Exactly, Kenzie. That's what I said. Just make a good story. Like, come on. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens, but I have a bad feeling about this. Last minute. See you, Tony. We'll catch the replay. Kenzie spitting facts. Yes, yes. So that's it for this episode, guys. I will catch you guys next week. Hopefully, I'll have some more better positive news, positive things to talk about. But it's pretty much it, guys. So you guys have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.